If you bring your gift to the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there before the altar and go your way. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Matthew 5, verse 23 and 24. So watch this man on his way to the place of worship with a gift that represents his dedication to God. Perhaps he has saved for a long time to fulfill his heart's desire to make a substantial contribution to the cause of God. He's almost to the altar where the gift is to be delivered. The climactic moment is at hand, when suddenly he remembers that his next-door neighbor hasn't spoken to him for a long time. There was a disagreement over something, and the neighbor felt that he was cheated in the settlement. The neighbor had something against him. There were hard feelings, and the bond of friendship had been broken. What should he do? He had been taught that a person should be clean when coming into the presence of God. But could he not see the neighbor tomorrow? This was his big day. Why delay the ceremony? No. Jesus said, leave the gift before the altar. Check it, have someone else watch it, hide it somewhere if you need to, but go back and make things right with the neighbor. And then come and offer your gift. Throughout the Bible, God teaches that worship must be ethical. Lips that have spoken lies, unkind words, falsehood, profanity, and smut during the week cannot acceptably praise God on Sabbath. Hands that have grasped dishonest dollars during the week cannot be blessed as they place an offering in the plate at church. Eyes that have looked unnecessarily at scenes of wickedness on television or in movies or anywhere else cannot see God at church. Ears that have listened to music of the devil cannot appreciate sacred melodies in the hour of worship. The psalmist says, "Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy presence? He that has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully." What we are determines the meaningfulness of our worship. In other words, worship isn't just something you do on the weekend in a church building between the set hours of the divine worship service. But rather, worship is something that should permeate every area of our lives. How can we worship God in the sanctuary if that worship is absent in every other area of our lives? Jesus isn't saying that we need to clean ourselves up before we come to church, but rather, he's saying that the byproduct of being in the presence of God should be to desire to be cleansed and renewed to be more like him. And as always, think on these things.